at the HSBC Arena in Buffalo, New York. I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson.
Welcome to what should be a spirited contest here tonight between the Buffalo Sabres and the New York Rangers. We could be in for a penalty-filled affair here tonight.
Yeah, both these teams play a gritty game, and that usually gets the tempers up. He will be taking advantage of the power play.
Or getting a strong penalty kill, depending on how you look at it. Now we're ready to drop the puck for the opening faceoff. Faceoff won by Briere. Here's Sandis Oslunch. He dumps the puck in. And he passes the puck to Vanek. Intercepted in the slot. Fires it from the right. Lidman to Danny Briere. Now it's passed to Afinoganov. To Lidman. Intercepted. Now he passes it ahead to Vanek. Shoots quickly. Just wide of the net. Sabres take possession. Passed ahead to Shanahan. To Nylander. He gains the blue line on the attack. Delayed penalty coming up. To Nylander. Blasts it! And he's stopped by Ryan Miller. Numminen will get the gate for high sticking.
Now he's got 2 minutes to think about what he did.
New York will try and take advantage of a penalty here.
Well, we haven't seen the power play yet tonight, but we know they're going to be a handful.
They've got great skill on that first unit. Here's Michael Nylander, who's got one shot on net so far tonight. Hard shot from the slot. Here's Chris Drury. He clears it out of the zone. Grabbed by Buffalo to Sparchek. Ripped it hard on net. That's stopped too. It's scooped up by... He scores! Chris Drury!
Drury has always shown he's been a go-to guy for his team when they need a goal. That's why he's been a very valuable asset in the playoffs.
Buffalo has moved out in front.
This is their game, no doubt about it. Let's see if their defense can match their scoring ability.
Assisted by number 9.
That's offside.
Roy, and by number 6, Yaroslav Spacek.
They're getting ready for the faceoff. Sabres get another faceoff. Shooting. They're offside once again. The ref is signaling for the faceoff. Sabres get another faceoff. Kuka takes possession of the puck. Spacek cleared it out. Corralled by New York. Quick up to Rucinski. Cleared by Spacek. Picked up by Buffalo. To Marty Rucinski. Numminen has served his penalty, and that puts his team back at even strength. One-timer from deep in the slot. Up to Numminen. Immonen to Rucinski. Shoots the puck.
Way to go to keep this team in the lead.
He keeps stopping the puck. Immonen to Marty Rucinski. Good shot. Miller's got it. New York with it now. To Drury. Here come the Sabres. They're having a terrific attack. He turned it over. Here's Roy, who hasn't registered a shot on goal so far. He intercepted it over to Sikora. To Straka. Taken out. Here's Straka. Blasted from the slot. Fired the puck just wide of the net. Connolly goes offside, and the play is stopped. What really impresses me about this guy is how quick he gets across the crease.
Well, he likes to stand tall in there, and that makes it easy to get post to post.
Face-off won by Briere. Back in he comes. Shoots! Missed the net. Rakunik grabs the puck to Nylander. Hey, that's a great deke. To Daniel Briere, drafted by Phoenix out of Drummondville in the Quebec Hockey League. He steals it. To Brendan Shanahan.
Quick shot from the right, and he keeps his team up by a goal here late in the first.
Under 2 minutes to go in this first period. Over to Rafinoganov. The ref indicates a delayed call. Lundqvist denies him. Ozelich gets called for hooking.
They whistled him that time. Good call.
Buffalo is about to go to work on its first power play of the game. Let's see if they can cash in.
You want to establish a good power play early. Oh, he hits the post!
2 minutes for obstruction.
Straka clears it out. And time winds down as the first period comes to an end with the score 1-0. Buffalo is ahead 1-0 as we get the second period underway. We're ready for the face-off. Sabres get another face-off. Briere takes possession of the puck. The shots are 8-5 for New York. Here's Danny Briere, who's still looking for his first shot on goal. He passes it to Rafinoganov. Cullen. We've reached the midway mark of the penalty, and they haven't been able to generate a whole lot of anything with a man advantage.
Jim, it looks like they're trying to make the perfect play out there. All they need to do is keep firing the puck on goal, and good things will happen. Puck in front!
They move it into the neutral zone. And again to Vanek.
Clear it, offside! Clear!
Hawk grabs the puck. Buffalo is 0 for 1 with the man advantage as the penalty expires. And the Buffalo Sabres are offside. Tom Rennie, the coach of the Rangers, was a Memorial Cup winning coach with the Western Hockey League Kamloops Blazers. Face-off won by Connolly. Fires one right on. He scores, and it's 2-0.
A playmaker is a guy who can step up and make the sweet dish or a big goal. And I definitely think this guy fits into that category.
To Dmitry Kalinin. Picked up by New York.
Offside!
Campbell. This team can't stay onside. About to drop the puck. Campbell. Connolly. Campbell into the slot. They'll gather in the puck and start out. Immonen in front. Gostad. He intercepts it. Shoots. Miller made the legs take save. Campbell. Connolly. He moves it into the attacking zone. Front of the net. To Puka. Now he carries it to center. To Marty Rushinsky. Gostad. Connolly. Right in front. One-timer. Blocked in front of the net. Passed over to Kasparaitis. Immonen. Thunderous hit into the boards. Cuts in front. He's getting called for hooking.
And we've got a beautiful angle on this replay. Take a look.
There should be no doubt in your mind about the call. Oh, you can see that the coach doesn't like that call at all, and he's going to have a word with the official. New York will get a second chance on the power play here. The faceoff goes to the Sabres. Buffalo gets a hold of it. Callender cleared it down the ice. Rakunik. To Jaromir Jagr, a two-time MVP, as voted on by the players. Hey! Miller the save. Here's Roy. He passes the puck to Shanahan. Quick shot! Saved by Miller. Here's Roy. He passes it to Nylander. To Jagr. Here's Chris Drury. To Jochen Hesch. Lundqvist made the save. Over center. Over to Bruka. Numminen clears it down the ice. New York is now 0 for 2 on the power play. Immonen now passed over to Bruka. Here's Martin Rushinsky. He's been... Oh, he shot! That's blocked and didn't get through. In behind. And that ends the second period. It's 2-0 as we head to the break. New York is down 2-0 as the third period gets underway. The puck is about to be dropped. Nylander won the draw. Fires hard! Puck grabbed by Nylander. Here's Jaromir Jagr. Shot! Then he just missed the net. To Finneganov with the puck. He brings it over the line. Point. Here's Michael Nylander. Lots of shots, no results so far. He gets stapled by Lidman. Quick shot from the wing. Here's Jaromir Jagr to Shanahan. Post! To Numminen. Now it's passed to Briere. To Vanek. Here's Thomas Vanek. He scores! And they're running away with this one early in the third.
Does this guy ever know how to use his speed to advantage? He generates so many good scoring chances with his skating, and he also has the ability to finish them off.
They're just not playing hockey as a team.
Jim, this one looks like boys against men.
Now it's... He scores! Just like that, they're running away with this.
This goal was all set up by the pass. Without that feed, there's no way he would have found the back of the net.
New York should be fine buying their goalie dinner after this game.
Or maybe a little lotion for the back of his neck, Jim, because it's going to be burnt when this one's done.
Assisted by number 23, Chris Drury, and by number 9.
Here's Martin Rushinsky. Oh, he scores, and they've got one of their own.
His stick flexes so much as he loads that shot up. When he lets it fly, it just explodes off his blade.
New York Rangers goal
To Kalinin.
scored by number 26, Martin Ruzinski, assisted by number 25,
Down into the corner.
Luka, and by number 6, Darius
To Sikora. Now he's over the blue line on the attack. Into the corner he goes. And Miller makes a nice save. Puck picked up by Kalinin. Connolly, and he moves it into the attacking zone. There's a quick shot. And he hangs on for a faceoff. Buffalo is really making this team pay for their mistakes.
Jim, every time they've got a clean look at the net, they've buried the puck.
They don't have a whole lot of shots, but they're making them count. Shot from the slot. He scores, and it's a huge lead in the middle of the third.
Jim, there's no way the goalie even saw that puck. He teed it up and let it rip.
Buffalo must be very happy with what they've done here.
Well, it was an excellent game plan, and it worked perfectly.
Here's Thomas Vanek, his answer. He's had a good, hard-working game. And it's touched for icing. No goals yet for this guy, but he was instrumental in getting at least 1 point on the board.
Well, you do what you can. If you can't be the star, you can still help out your teammates.
Face-off won by Nylander. Here's Carl Rakutic. Here's Michael Nylander, who's been firing from every angle but can't beat the goaltender. To Nylander. Fired it from the slot. Here's Jaro Spacek. He intercepted it. Shoots it quickly. Hit the man in front of the net. Passed ahead to Nylander. Corralled by New York. Here's Brendan Shanahan. Oh, shot! Miller gets some wood on it. He passes it to Roy. Here's Jaromir Jagr. He's had a good, hard-working... Oh, there's a shot. Snapped just wide of the goal. Quick up to Kulik. Now it's passed to Roy. One-timer right on. The Rangers move out to center. They're into the attacking zone. He gets called for hooking.
That kind of play can get you a bad reputation.
New York gets another 2-minute power play. Let's see if they can generate a few more chances this time. Face-off won by Connolly.
2 minutes for obstruction.
Tutin to Rucinski. Now passed over to Pruka. To Pruka. Now it's passed to Rucinski. Puck is cleared by Connolly. Down to the final 2 minutes of this third period. Immonen. Poked loose. Puck corralled by Numanen. To Pruka. Quick shot from the slot. Lidman. The goaltender moves out of his net to play the puck. And he passes the puck to Pruka. Immonen. He moves it into the attacking zone. It's cleared out by Hesht. Corralled by Buffalo. To Jochen Hesht. To Marty Rushinsky. To Jaromir Jagr. New York continues to struggle on the power play. They're now 0 for 3. Up to Rakunik. Now he takes it into the neutral zone. And they get called for icing. The Sabres have big league skill right through their lineup.
This team likes to play with the puck, and that's how they beat you. If you want to hold them off, you need to finish your checks.
We're down to the final minute of the third.
He shoots!
And he missed the net. To Yager. Another quick shot. Puck taken by Campbell. Delayed call. Nylander gets called for hooking.
Take a look at the replay, and it's crystal clear what happened. Keep your eye on his stick.
And you can see the coach here doesn't like that call, and he's having a word with the official. Buffalo will go on the power play once again. They weren't able to capitalize on their first power play. Let's see if they can do it here. Littman, that's it. New York takes the loss and sees their winning streak come to an end. Well, now it's time for tonight's Dodge 3 Stars of the Game, brought to you by the all-new 2007 Dodge Nitro. Grab life by the horns.
61, Maxim Affinagena. Tonight's second star for Buffalo, number 26, Thomas Mann. Tonight's first star, Buffalo, number 23, Chris Drury.
From the HSBC Arena in Buffalo, New York, and for EA Sports, I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson. Have a great one.
At the Air Canada Centre in Toronto, Ontario, I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson.
And here we are for a classic showdown between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Calgary Flames. This should be a very close game. Both these teams move the puck extremely well.
Jim, this one will come down to defense. The team that does a better job of taking away the passing lanes should prevail.
All right, now let's get down to center ice for the opening face-off. The face-off goes to the Maple Leafs. Here's Matt Sundin. Allison. To Alex Tanguay. Shoots it quickly. Maple Leafs take possession from behind the net. To Matt Sundin. Now over to Tucker. Over to Tanguay. He turned the puck over to Darcy Tucker. The Flames grab the puck.
Got lots of time.
They bring it over the line. Shot the puck from the slot. Scores! Quick start.
His stick flexes so much as he loads that shot up. When he lets it fly, it just explodes off his blade.
Toronto can't afford to let this team get the drop on them.
Not this early in the game. If the defense can't hold them off, it's going to be a long one.
Lombardi, assisted by number 12, Jerome McGinley, and by number 3, Dion Phaneuf.
Front.
To Robin Regier.
In the slot.
Dumped in by Ferentz. Here's Pavel. Shot! Saved by Raycroft. Here comes comes Toronto. They're dominating this game with attack after attack. Tulenko. He steals it. To Jeff O'Neill.
Back to the point.
Wrist shot. He goes wide. Kolyakovo to Pavel Kubina. Fearlessly blocked. O'Neill. Kolyakovo. Quick. He scores, and it's a tie game midway through the first.
A backhand like that is so deceptive. It's almost impossible for the goalie to judge where the puck is headed until it's too late.
Halfway through the first, and they're right back in it.
Now let's see how long the tie lasts.
Scored by number 45, Carlo Kolyakova. Assisted by number 92.
Pass up to Tange. He steals the puck. To Darcy Tucker. Here's Dion Phaneuf. Lombardi. Here's Darcy Tucker, looking for his first shot on net. Allison, and he carries it into the zone. Easy stop for Kiprusoff. Oh, it's not even close. Up to Tange. Lombardi, and he's stopped by Rick. Thunderous hit into the boards. Delayed penalty coming out. McCabe gets called for high sticking.
A dangerous play, and from this angle, it looks even worse.
Hopefully that'll bring the temperature down a few degrees. Calgary is about to go to work on its first power play of the game. Let's see if they can cash in.
You want to establish a good power play early, even if you don't score. Build confidence and keep momentum going.
Quick up to Tange. Wrist shot. He scores. Jerome McGinley.
Jerome McGinley never ever stops working. He plays every shift like it's his last, and that goal is a just reward for this two-time Rocket Richard Trophy winner.
Face-off won by Sundin. Here he comes on the attack. Ritchie.
By number 18, Alex Tangen. And by number 16.
Now it's passed ahead to Tucker.
Lombardi.
He picks off the puck to Huselius. Down into the court. Giordano. Now he just dumps the puck in. Here's Darcy Tucker. Hasn't registered a shot. Oh, we got a shot on goal. Blocked in front of the net.
Hey!
Thunderous hit into the board. To Huselius. Under 2 minutes to go in the first. Lindros. Now he's moved it into the attacking zone.
Way to preserve the lead here late in the first.
Oh, he's made another save. Giordano to Stefaniel. To Kubina. Delayed call. Hulse will get the gate for hooking.
I think everybody saw that one.
Toronto is about to go on the power play for the first time in this game.
Jim, they've got some good finishers in their lineups, but they...
The horn signals the end of the first. 2-1 the score. trailing 2-1 as we start the second period. They're getting ready for the face-off. The shots are 7-4 for Calgary. Passed over to Tucker. The ref indicates a delayed call. Phaneuf gets called for tripping.
It's good to play with an edge, but if you go too far, you'll get the penalty.
Calgary is up against it. With another player in the box, their situation's gone from bad to worse.
They'll need to play some inspired defense for the next few minutes.
2 minutes for tripping.
Success just comes with the territory when you're a sucker, brother.
Oh, you're right, Jim. In over 20 years of coaching, from the junior ranks to the NHL, Darryl Sutter has reached the postseason in all but one campaign.
Hammerlich clears it out. Caberlet. He passes the puck to Tucker. Now it's passed ahead to Sundin. Grabbed by Toronto. Again to Tucker. Kiprasov made the save. Quickly another shot. He stopped that too. Puck jumped on by Caberlet to match Sundin. Now over to Tucker. He scores! Jason Allison has tied it up.
Allison's not a strong skater, but he does have fantastic instincts on offense. And sometimes those instincts are more valuable than having great wheels.
The score is tied early in the second.
Now the goalie has to make a good save on the next shot. Otherwise, his confidence is going to get shaken.
Poke loose.
Jason Allison.
Puck taken by Hulse.
Assisted by number 16, Darcy Tucker.
Grabbed by Calgary. Out they come, and it's dumped in. Phaneuf is back on the ice, meaning we're back to five-a-side hockey. Cranks it. He goes wide. Here's Panikarovsky to Stefan Yell. Puck corralled by Kubina. He failed to clear it. Here's Pavel Kubina. He passes the puck to O'Neill, and he's into the attacking zone. Lindros, quick shot, blocked. Kiprasov covers up for the whistle. Watch how quickly this guy gets down in his butterfly.
Well, Jim, he just dares shooters to go 5-hole, then takes it away at the last second. He's lightning quick with his pads.
Oop, close! Ference cleared it out. And it's touched for icing. We're ready for the face-off. Maple Leafs win another face-off. Here's Darcy Tucker. Pretty nice glove save by Kiprasov. Here's Damon Lanko. He passes it to Kobasu. Into the corner he goes. Heavy shot right on. That's blocked from behind the net. They move it out. Delayed penalty coming up. Shoots the puck from the right. He gets called for high sticking.
Now, he's not thrilled with the penalty call, but he's only got himself to blame.
Toronto has converted once already, and they're getting another power play chance here. Sundin won the draw. Here's Brian McCabe. Shoots! Here's Simon. Picked up by Toronto. Pass up to Sundin. Huge shot! Snapped just wide of the goal. McCabe.
You're clear.
He passes the puck to Sundin to Phaneuf. Here's Panikarovsky. Raycroft hangs on for the whistle. Kolyakovo is making the most of his opportunities. You have to give him that.
He's only had one shot on goal, and he scored on it.
Let's see if his teammates will start feeding him the puck. The Maple Leafs move out to center. Passed ahead to Panikarovsky. Off the crossbar. Here's Pavel Kubina. Lindros. Toronto couldn't strike with a man advantage. Now they're 1 for 3 in the game. Pass up to Yell. Kubina goes offside and the play is stopped. Kiprasov caught a piece of it with his blocker and it was just enough to prevent it from going in. The ref is signaling for the faceoff. Faceoff won by Lombardi. Out comes Jerome McGinley. Lombardi. The shots are 11-7 for Toronto. And that does it for the second period. After 40 minutes of play, we're tied at 2. Calgary is all tied up 2-2 as this third period gets started. About to drop the puck. The faceoff goes to the Maple Leafs. Calgary takes possession. Passed ahead to Iginla. Lombardi piece into the attacking zone. And he whistled it wide of the net. Grabbed by Calgary. He gives it away. Fires one right on to Sundin. Now passed again to Sundin. And another shot behind the net. To Jerome Iginla. Here's Roman Hammerlick. Lombardi blasts it on net from the slot. McCabe to Matt Sundin. Now up to Tucker. gathering speed. Offside. Kiprasov is a phenomenal talent. He makes saves he has no business making.
Ask any shooter in the league and they'll tell you he's one of the toughest to beat night in and night out.
Over to Panikarovsky. Now he just dumps the puck in. And it's passed to McCarty. He scores on a great individual effort.
He got a lot of wood on that backhand. That had the speed and pinpoint accuracy of a wrist shot. What a goal!
Maple Leafs win another faceoff. Here's Panikarovsky. Kolyakovo. Goes backhand. He misses. Delayed call. Backhand shot. Blind cow. Saved by Raycroft. One-time shot. Kubina will get the gate for holding.
He'll be spending the next 2 minutes in the penalty box.
You can see the coach isn't crazy about that call at all, so he's going to have a word with the official. Calgary has one power play goal already, and they'll get a second opportunity here. Lombardi wins the draw. Scooped up by Calgary. One-timer. He scores! Alex Tanguay has tied it up.
There aren't too many players who can embarrass their opponents these days, but Alex Tanguay is sure one of them.
Calgary have clawed their way back into it.
It was a big enough accomplishment to tie this game. Let's see if they can steal the win.
The ref indicates a delayed call. He's getting called for holding.
And by number 16, Matthew Lombardi.
His intensity got him into trouble that time.
Toronto has the one power play goal so far, and now they'll get another shot here. Quick shot! Steered aside by Kiprasov. Allison to Sundin. Oh, he hit the post! Allison, another shot! Kiprasov the save to Matt Sundin. There's the wrist shot. Ritchie. Yell dumps it. Hulse. He passes it to Sundin, who shoots the puck. Blocked, front of the net. Here's Brian McCabe. Here's Darcy Tucker. His hands are dirty. He's had a good, hard-working game. That's a big-time deke. Intercepted. Ritchie dumped it in. Raycroft comes out to grab the puck. Allison, now he carries it to center ice. He moves it into the attacking zone. Toronto fails to convert on that power play. They're now 1 for 4 on the night. One-time shot. It goes wide. Simon behind the net. To Fano. Here's Jeff O'Neill. Lindros. Now it's passed ahead to Lundmark. Grabbed by Calgary. Quick up to Kubina. Less than 2 minutes to go here in the third. Panikarovsky dumped it. Now he passes it to Panikarovsky. Lindros, another shot. Lundmark. He'll just move the puck into the neutral zone. To Panikarovsky. Under a minute to go in the third. Throws it at the net.
That was a game saver. What an amazing save to keep this game even.
Into the corner. One-timer! Lindros. Now he's into the attacking zone. To Tanguay. Now it's passed to Iginla. Shot it! to Matt Sundin. Delayed penalty coming up. He knocks the puck away with a poke check. Iginla gets called for hooking.
I don't know, Jim. I'm not sure that needed to be called.
It's a pretty subjective call. Oh, you can see that the coach doesn't like that call at all. He's going to have a word with the official. Toronto has enjoyed limited success on the power play in this one.
Well, Jim, they do have 1 goal on 4 chances. Now let's see if they can add another one to that total.
Less than 10 seconds to go in the third. Raycroft saw that shot all the way.
If you leave even a bit of daylight, a good wrist shot will find it.
The puck is about to be dropped. The Maple Leafs win another faceoff.
3 periods have settled nothing, so we're going into overtime.
They're getting ready for the faceoff. Out comes Matt Sundin. Shots on goal are now 17-13 for Toronto. Quick up to Lundmark. Now he moves the puck into the attacking zone. To Sundin. Kolyakovo. One-time shot. Just wide of the net, but grabbed by Regier. He clears it down the ice. The goaltender moves out of his net to play the puck. Shots on goal are now 17-13 for Toronto. They move it into the neutral zone. To Matt Sundin. Now, and so ends another chapter in the great book of hockey. The Flames lost this game. 4-3 the final score.
Oh, you love to see teams converting on those power play chances. Good players and good teams don't waste time when they're up a man.
After they finish up down at Iceland, we'll present the 3 stars of the game, brought to you by the all-new 2007 Dodge Nitro. Dodge reminds you to grab life by the horns.
Tonight's second star for Toronto, number 12, Pavel Kubin. Tonight's first star, category number 12, Jerome Iginla.
From Toronto, Ontario, I'm Jim Hewson.
And I'm Craig Simpson. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next time. Here at the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, I'm Jim Hewson.
And I'm Craig Simpson.
And here we are for a classic showdown between the Montreal Canadiens and the Ottawa Senators. We've got 2 classic Canadian teams facing off, Craig.
The haves and the sends. Jim, we all know that Montreal has won their fair share of Stanley Cups, but Ottawa actually won it 4 times in 8 years, from 1920 to 1927.
dropped the puck for the opening face-off. Face-off won by Koivu. Puck grabbed by Koivu. He gains the blue line on the attack. That's blocked. Redden. He clears it. And that's icing. About to drop the puck. Face-off won by Spezza. He takes it into the neutral zone. They gain the blue line on the attack. And over. He scores! Daniel Alfredsson!
Alfredsson is a wonderful offensive player because he has loads of skill and he works hard. He's able to fight for position to score and has the skills to finish once he gets there.
Montreal looks rattled by that quick goal. Is this a sign of things to come?
Well, it could be. Seeing their defense slip up so fast has to come as a surprise.
Assisted by number 19, Jason.
Front of the net, shoots the puck. He goes wide. Here's Radek Bonk. That's blocked by the defender. Ahead to Heatley. It's turned over in the attacking zone. Over to Bonk. Here come the Canadiens, putting on more pressure. Here's Radek Bonk, looking for his first shot on net. Shoots the puck. He scores! Early in the first, it's a tie game.
His stick flexes so much as he loads that shot up. When he lets it fly, it just explodes off his blade.
Looks like both teams have decided not to play defense.
If they can keep answering goal for goal, we're in for some major league excitement. QA turned the shot aside.
Assisted by number 71, Mike Rivera.
Montreal beats out the icing call. Intercepted. To Vermette. Grabbed by Montreal. To Richard Zednik. Puck corralled by Volchenkov.
Offside? Okay.
Volchenkov takes possession of the puck. He passes it rink wide to Verada. Picked off to Zednik.
Got time.
Delayed penalty coming up. Vermette will get the gate for high sticking.
The stick came up, and he's going off to the box.
Montreal is about to go on the power play for the first time in this game.
Jim, they've got some good finishers in their lineup, but they like to keep it simple. Point shots with lots of traffic in front.
A delayed penalty call against Montreal. He's getting called for hooking.
I probably wouldn't have called that one. Sometimes you have to let the players settle things amongst themselves.
Ottawa will now play 4-on-4.
And that has to come as some relief to their coach. Now, their speed could give them a real advantage in this situation.
Over to Mazzaros.
Obstruction.
Shot it hard from the slot. It's picked up by Spezza. Here's Mike Ribeiro, who hasn't registered a shot on goal so far. He moves it into the attacking zone. To Bouillon. Shot from the slot. Blocked. Passed over to Redden. Now it's passed to Spezza. He moves the puck into the neutral zone.
Up front. Patience, patience.
Here's Radek Bonk.
Run.
Senators take possession from behind the net. One-timer! The Senators are one of the hardest working teams in this league.
Hey, whether they're up 9 goals or down 9, they're still relentless on the puck. They never take a shift off.
They're getting ready for the face-off. Fisher won the draw. Out comes Peter Schaefer, and he carries it into the zone. To Fisher. Vermette comes out of the box, putting his team on the power play. To Vermette. Kovalev has served his penalty, and that puts his team back at even strength. Murray, one-time shot, just wide of the goal. To Jan Bulis. Rips one. Hit the man in front of the net. To Peter Schaefer. To Vermette. Shoots the puck, and he whistled it wide of the net. Fisher grabs the puck. That's blocked and didn't get through. He coughs it up to Phillips. Now a pass up to Schaefer. Into the slot to Kovalev. Now he's over the blue line on the attack. And the horn signals the end of the first period. We head into the break with the score tied 1-1. Montreal is in a 1-1 tie as we start this second period. The puck is about to be dropped. Face-off won by Koivu. Here's Wade Redden out of his own zone to center. Scooped up by Montreal. Shot! Markov takes possession of the puck. Here's Saku Koivu, who's still looking for his first shot. Oop, shot! Quickly steered aside by Hasek. He passes it to Spezza. One-timer! Just wide of the net. Then he just missed the net. Surrey to Kovalev. Now quick up to Spezza. To Danny Heatley. QA turns him away. He passes the puck to Koivu. He poke-checks him. Quick up to Spezza. Now passed over to Heatley. To Jason Spezza. Just missed the net. Hasek is a phenomenal talent. He makes saves he has no business making.
Ask any shooter in the league and they'll tell you, he's one of the toughest to beat night in and night out.
The faceoff goes to Ottawa. He scores!
Oh, that was an ugly one. It's a good thing they don't draw pictures on the score sheet.
Vermette
Scored by number
snaps the shot. Here's Bouillon. He passes it up ice to Ribeiro. The Senators move out to center. They're over the blue line and on the attack. He scores! And there's the 2-goal lead midway through the second period.
It's so fun to watch a guy like this in the offensive zone. Whether he's setting someone up or scoring a goal like this one, it always seems to be pretty.
Now let's see if they can extend this lead even further.
Yeah, and they've got half a game left to try.
Ottawa goal. Scored by number 20.
To Simpson. Shoots the puck from the right.
By number 20.
Canadians take possession. Bacanic. Hasek the save. Quick shot. Corvo. He passes the puck to Schaefer. To Neal. One-time shot. To Bejan. Shoots the puck from the left. Ottawa will get a chance to move out. A turnover up to Bejan. Now it's passed to Fisher. Fired it! Easy stop for Cristobal Huet. He had a pretty big gun on that shot, but it got kicked aside. The ref is signaling for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to the Canadians. Alfredson grabs the puck to Jason Spezza. Into the corner he goes. He steals the puck. Passed over to Zednik. Now he's over the blue line on the attack. To Richard Zednik. Shoots the puck from the slot. Here's Daniel Alfredson to Spezza. And he's into the attacking zone. Shot the puck from the slot. Grabbed by Ottawa. Blocked. Spezza to Heatley. Quick shot. Puck grabbed by Spezza. To Daniel Alfredson in the corner. Fires it. Montreal with it now. Up to Kovalev. Intercepted. Now he passes the puck to Alfredson. Over center. To Zednik. Poke loose. Mazaros to Jason Spezza. Delayed call. He scores, and there's a huge lead late in the second period.
Alfredson has one of the best shots in the game. Now, he may not be able to rip it as hard as some of the others, but it's as accurate as they come.
It's a big cushion they built here, Craig.
Yeah, it is. I think they could pretty much take this one home the way they're playing tonight.
Number 11, Daniel Alfredson, assisted by number
He scores, and that's a hat trick.
and by number 19, Jason Spezza.
Jim, there's no way the goalie even saw that puck. He teed it up and let it rip.
Vermette to Schubert.
Number 20, Antoine
Less than 2 minutes to go in this second period. To Verrata. Shots on goal are 14-5 for Ottawa. Turned over. Now he moves the puck into the attacking zone. He couldn't get it out. Offside, Ottawa. Montreal should look to shoot a bit more here.
Absolutely. You can't score if you don't put the puck on net. Now, I know it's a tired cliche, but it's true. They have to force the goalie to do some work.
There goes the horn to end the period. 5-1 is the score as we head to the intermission. Montreal is a long ways behind as we get started for the third period. We're ready for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to the Canadians. Huge shot! Here's Andre Mazaros. He passes the puck to Spezza. Here's Daniel Alfredson, a big part of his team's great game tonight. Fired it from the right. Montreal takes possession. Here. Oh, we get a shot on goal. Scores!
That was a very smart play by our goal scorer. He knew there was going to be a rebound on the shot, and he got to the puck before anyone else could.
Face-off won by Vermette to Volchenkov.
Richard Zednik.
Here's Václav Verrata. What a gritty performance he's put on.
Alexei Kovalev, and by number 11, Saku Koivu.
Here's a quick shot. Hasek freezes the puck. Perhaps because it was a backhand, he couldn't get enough strength on it, and that allowed the blocker's save. About to drop the puck. Face-off won by Fisher. He passes it to Schaefer, and he moves it out. Now he's into the attacking zone. He passes the puck to Sundstrom. Neal to Fisher. Here come the Canadians as they move out of their own zone. Over to Sundstrom. The ref indicates a delayed call. Corvo gets called for hooking.
The referee makes the call. It's hooking. And that means 2 minutes in the box.
Montreal will go on the power play once again. They weren't able to capitalize on their first power play. Let's see if they can do it here. Goes behind his net.
2 minutes for hooking.
Cleared down the ice by Volchenkov. Jumped on by Montreal. He intercepted it. He dumps the puck in. Here's Alex Kovalev. He's had a good, hard-working, blue-collar game. Offside. They're getting ready for the face-off. Ribeiro won the draw. Right on! Quickly steered aside by Hush. It's cleared out by Mazzaros. There's a minute gone by on this current man advantage, and they haven't been able to muster up a whole lot of offense.
Well, they have to start spreading out, getting the puck to the point, and firing the puck on goal.
McGrattan dumped it in. To Ryder. To Ribeiro. He intercepts the puck. Canadians take possession. Here's Radek Balk, who's got a goal in this game. Montreal is now 0 for 2 of the power play. Over to Balk. Shoots the puck from the right. Hasek covers up. Ottawa is putting on a clinic. They're skating hard, and it's really put them out front in this game.
They've got exceptional talent. They're beating their Czechs one-on-one, and it's creating chances.
Behind the net. To Eves. Here's Richard Zednik. His hands are dirty. He's had a good, hard-working game. One-timer! Here's Václav Farada. What a gritty performance he's put on.
Back to the point!
Schubert. Here's Patrick Eves. He scores! Big lead, late third, lights up.
When he gets around the net, it's like a shark to blood in water. He can smell the opportunity to attack.
If they scripted this game beforehand, it wouldn't have looked this good.
Hey, they absolutely embarrassed their opponent tonight.
Ripped hard from the point.
Assisted
Mazzaros
by number 44,
to Heatley.
Patrick Eves, and by number 5, Christoph Schubert.
Down to the final 2 minutes of the third period. Shoots it quickly. That's blocked. Montreal jumps on it. He turned the puck over to Redden. We're down to the final minute of the third. To Daniel Alfredson. Hard shot from the slot. Rivet behind the net. Rivet cleared it out. Redden dumped it in, and that's offside. This guy's really good with the stick, and he knows how to pass the puck.
Jim, it seems like every pass he makes is right on the tape. Something his teammates surely appreciate.
Face-off won by Koivu. Great poke check. Zednik takes over. He picked it off. He passes the puck to Kovalev. Now over to Koivu. He turned the puck over. He shoots! QA turned the shot away. Down to the final seconds of the third. Hasek the save. To Schaefer. Delayed penalty coming up. That's it. Ottawa wins this game and keeps the streak alive. After we wrap up at ice level, tonight's 3 stars of the game will be presented by Dodge. Check out the all-new 2007 Dodge Nitro. Grab life by the horns.
Tonight's second star for Ottawa, number 11, and tonight's first star, Ottawa, number 20, Antoine Vermette.
From the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, this is Jim Houston with Craig Simpson.
From all the team here at EA Sports, we'll see you next time.
Long Island, New York. I'm Jim Houston, and in the booth with me is Craig Simpson. Welcome to what promises to be a very entertaining game between the New York Islanders and the Boston Bruins.
This game's going to come down to one-on-one battle. You've got some superb top-end talent on one side, up against a very deep bench on the other.
Will the Stars get it done, or will the team concept prevail? Let's find out. All right, now let's get down to center ice for the opening faceoff. The faceoff goes to the Bruins. Passed over to Leach. One-time shot. Blocked. Passed over to Sillinger. Now he's into the attacking zone. Thunderous hit into the boards. To Bergeron. Now passed over to Murray. Murray goes offside, and the play is stopped. The Bruins are one of the fastest skating teams in the league, and as a result, they're a tough team to check. You're bang on,
Jim, they always hit the lines with speed, and if you're not ready, they'll fly right past you.
Face-off won by Boys. Delayed penalty coming up. Quick shot. He misses. Boston gobbles it up. He gets called for high sticking.
Maybe it was an accident, maybe not. But you have to be responsible for your stick. So off he goes for high sticking.
Boston is about to go on the power play for the first time in this game.
Jim, they've got some good finishers in their lineup, but they like to keep it simple. Point shots with lots of traffic in front.
Pass up to Murray. Turned over in the neutral zone. Bergenheim dumped the puck in. Here's Glenn Murray, who hasn't registered a shot on goal so far. Bergeron gets hit checked. Bergenheim grabs the puck. He clears it out. Fired it. Saved by DiPietro. Cleared by Grebishkov. The ref indicates a delayed call. Roughed up. Savard will get the gate for holding.
He wrapped up the other player, and the ref saw it. That's going to mean some time in the box.
Good call, and play will now continue. And you can see the coach here doesn't like that call, and he's having a word with the official. Both sides are now playing with 4 players. That'll make some interesting matchups.
Playing 4-on-4, look for the defense to jump in the play.
2 minutes for holding.
Shot the puck! Just missed the net. Stewart.
To the board. Corner.
He passes it to Cody. Quick shot! Saved by Thomas. To Stern. And he carries the puck to center. York leaves the box and turns the play from a 4-on-4 into a power play for his team. Shoots the puck. Scores! Shorthanded, they score!
Wrist shots are so much more accurate, and he's a master. He just sits back and waits for the goalie to commit.
Boston is quickly setting the tempo.
It's always better to force the other team to play your game.
To Tanabe. Now he just gains center and dumps the puck in. And that's offside.
Now that was a big hit, folks. He just barrels right through him with a tremendous hit.
We're ready for the face-off. Picked up by York. Turned over. Chara clears it. Boston grabs it. Up to Nilsson. And play is whistled down for the offside. Thomas was in a good position to make the save.
How about his confidence?
About to drop the puck. The face-off goes to the Islanders. Here's Alex Shamnock. Here's Mike Sillinger. Looking for his first shot on net. He gains the blue line on the attack.
Oh, he hit the post!
Play stops as the puck is shot into the stands. The puck is about to be dropped. The face-off goes to the Bruins. Dumped in by Stashny. Shoots the puck.
Good work to keep the score tight.
Savard puts an end to this power play as his penalty is over. To Shatan. Thomas turned the shot aside. Stastny. Now a pass up to Savard. He's into the attacking zone. In the corner. To Shatan. Skating through center ice. Here they come over the blue line. Blocked. It didn't get through. Puck corralled by Leach. He turned it over. And it's passed to Shatan. Out comes Brian Leach to Savard. Delayed call. Over to York. That's in front. He's getting called for high sticking.
The stick came up, and he's going off to the box.
New York will go on the power play once again. They weren't able to capitalize on their first power play. Let's see if they can do it here. The faceoff goes to the Bruins. Cleared out by Zhamnov. He passes the puck to Zhitnik. Now ahead to Yashin. To Sillinger. Thomas made the save.
Way to preserve the lead here late in the first.
To Sillinger. Delayed penalty coming up. Axelson dumps it in. Sillinger gets called for hooking.
Calls like that are hard to make. On the one hand, you have to maintain control, but you also don't want to influence the outcome of the game.
New York loses a man and gives up the power play.
Yeah, they were hoping to get a little more mileage out of it. Now they'll have to play some 4-on-4.
2 minutes for obstruction, hooking. 1 minute left.
The shots are 3-3. They gain the blue line on the attack. And time winds down as the first period comes to an end with the score 1-0. New York is trailing 1-0 as the second period gets underway. They're getting ready for the face-off. Face-off won by Yashin. Here's Tom Pody. Oh, he shot! Here come the Bruins as they move out of their own zone. They're into the attacking zone. to Bergeron. Shoots the puck from deep in the slot. Here's Zdeno Chara. Shoots it! He scores! Zdeno Chara!
Everyone knew the big slap shot was coming, but when it's taken with that kind of force and accuracy, hey, there's not much that can be done to stop that one.
New York with another defensive lapse.
And those will kill you in a game like this.
Jamnov wins the draw. York.
Zdeno Chara assisted by
Savard comes out of the box, putting his team on the power play.
by number 37.
Over to Jamnov. Hip check. To P.J. Axelson. Post! Into the corner he goes. He picks off the puck. Cleared down the ice by Campoli. Tanabe. Sillinger steps back onto the ice, meaning we've returned to 5-on-5 hockey. Campoli. He passes it to Sillinger. To Nielsen. Tim Thomas makes the save. He passes the puck to Jamnov. Oh, he hit the post. Nielsen. That's offside.
An absolutely huge hit. The one thing you can't do is play with your head down, and he follows through and absolutely explodes into that hit.
The faceoff goes to Boston. The ref indicates a delayed call. He gets called for holding.
His intensity got him into trouble that time.
Boston gets another 2-minute power play. Let's see if they can generate a few more chances this time. The faceoff goes to New York.
Number 15.
Cleared out of the zone by Bates.
2 minutes for obstruction holding.
Here's Zdeno Chara. He steals the puck. Offside. Thomas saw that one all the way.
That shot never had a chance.
The ref is signaling for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to the Bruins. He steals it. He cleared it down the ice. Corralled by Boston. To Donovan. He picks off the puck. Cody clears it down the ice. Taken by Boston to Sean Donovan. To Stern. Intercepted. Cody cleared it out. Thomas comes out to grab the puck. Blake, he dumped it in. And he passes it ahead to Stern. Now it's passed to Boys. Hamilton, Boston continues to struggle on the power play. They're now 0 for 3. Here's Glenn Murray. Turned aside by DiPietro. Bergenheim, and he's over the blue line on the attack. To Tambolini. There's a crafty little move. To Tambolini. Now again to Tambolini. Shoots the puck. Out comes Savard, and he moves it into the attacking zone. Intercepted in the slot. Now he passes it to Tambolini, and it's into the attacking zone. Less than 2 minutes to go in the second period. Out comes Patrice Bergeron, and he passes it to Savard. Down into the corner. Passed ahead to Bates. Shots are 6-4 for Boston. And that ends the second period. It's 2-0 as we head to the break. Boston is ahead 2-0 as the third period begins. We're ready for the face-off. Here's Zdeno Chara, who's got a goal in this game. Rifles a shot. He scores! Huge goal. They're trailing by 1 in the third.
That puck was moving so fast, it just rocketed off his stick. I wouldn't want to be setting a screen in front of him.
It's a good thing they've started the third period so strong.
Absolutely, Jim. They came out flying close to within 1. Now they're chasing the tie.
Right in front. Delayed call. He's getting called for tripping. Not the strongest tug in the world.
It doesn't matter, though. You should never be allowed to trip a guy.
And you can see the coach is having a word with the official because he's not happy about that call. Boston hasn't had any luck on the power play so far in this game, but they'll get a fourth chance here.
Well, they just need a few bounces to go their way. If they stick with it, the goals will come.
Puck taken by Bergenheim to Bates. Now passed again to Bates. To Marco Stern. Now he's moved it into the attacking zone. New York finds it. Quick up to Stewart. Now he brings it to center. That's offside. About to drop the puck. Face-off won by Savard. Shot it! He scores to make it 3-1.
I don't think the goalie saw that puck at all. He absolutely teed that one up and ripped it into the net.
Boston goal
To
scored
Leach.
on the power play by number 37.
Now ahead to Bergeron.
Bergeron assisted by number
Shoots it quickly.
Murray.
Corralled by New York.
Number 9, Mark
Pass up to
Savard.
Savard. Patrice Bergeron to Murray. Quick shot. He misses. Here's Glenn Murray. DiPietro. Walker save. To York. To Chara. The goaltender will play the puck. He coughs it up to Shatan. Here come the Islanders, attacking through this third period to Murray. Now passed over to Savard. Quick shot, picked up by New York. Passed ahead to Nielsen. Now he moves the puck into the attacking zone. He passes the puck to Savard. Here's Patrice Bergeron, who has a shot pushed aside by DiPietro. He passes it to Yashin. Now it's passed to Zhitnik, gathering speed. They're over the blue line and on the attack. He goes wide. It's dumped in by Tanabe. One-time shot. Boston has it now. Pass up to Blake. Blake. Into the corner he goes. Goes to the backhand. Cherkasky grabbed it. He passes the puck to Zhitnik. Out comes Alexei Yashin. And he passes the puck to Cherkasky. Now passed over to Blake. It's cleared out by Tanabe. Grabbed by Sillinger to Brendan Witt. Down to the final 2 minutes of the third period. To Campoli. He scores! And they're just about out of time, but trailing by 1.
Everyone knew the big slap shot was coming, but when it's taken with that kind of force and accuracy, hey, there's not much that can be done to stop that one.
They can't be pleased with themselves after that play.
Well, you never like to see the defense give one up, but at this stage of the game, oh, it can be a killer.
Campoli, assisted by number 19.
Less than a minute to go in this third period. He gets crushed by Nielsen. Bergeron throws the puck at the net. He scores! Glenn Murray answered back in a hurry.
Murray is so tough to stop because he's a great skater for his size. Couple that with solid finishing skills, and it's no wonder he put up 44 goals during the 2002-2003 season.
Boston gives themselves a 2-goal lead in the final minute.
That pretty much guarantees the win right there, Jim.
Glenn Murray, assisted by number 9, Mark.
Oh, he hit the post!
Play grinds to a halt as the puck is shot out of play. The puck is about to be dropped. To Leach. And they get called for icing. New York should look to shoot a bit more here.
Absolutely. You can't score if you don't put the puck on net. Now, I know it's a tired cliche, but it's true. They have to force the goalie to do some work.
Zhitnik. Hard on net from the left. Boston will start the breakout. To Patrice Bergeron. Intercepted. Zhitnik dumps it in. Now he passes it ahead to Murray. Now rink wide to Savard. To Blake. Now he moves the puck into the attacking zone. That's it. This one's over. Boston wins this game and keeps the streak alive. We'll wrap things up on the ice, then bring you the Dodge 3 Stars of the Game, brought to you by the all-new 2007 Dodge Nitro. Grab life by the horns.
Number 14, Chris Campoli. Tonight's second star for Boston, number 27. Tonight's first star, Boston, number 37, Patrice Bergeron.
From Uniondale, New York, I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next time. In Washington, D.C., I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson.
Welcome to what should be a spirited contest here tonight between the Washington Capitals and the Atlanta Thrashers.
This could be a real seesaw battle. We've got a fast team that uses their speed to press the attack against a disciplined team that excels at winning special teams battles.
I don't get the feeling we're in for a one-goal game here. Now we're ready to drop the puck for the opening face-off. Face-off won by Holik. He dumped it in. To Zubas. Sutton to Bobby Holik. And he moves it to center. Now he dumps the puck in. To Ovechkin. The ref indicates a delayed call.
Back to the point.
Morrison into the slot. He's getting called for hooking.
Now he thought he'd gotten away with it. Instead, he gets a 2-minute minor.
You can see the coach isn't crazy about that call at all, so he's going to have a word with the official. Washington is about to go to work on its first power play of the game. Let's see if they can cash in.
You want to establish a good power play early, even if you don't score. It builds confidence and keeps momentum going.
The goalie comes out of his net to fetch the puck.
Point.
Delayed penalty coming up. Holzig turned him away. Zubras will get the gate for high sticking.
The second you lift your stick over your shoulders, the referee's gonna nail you.
With 4 players on either side, this game should open up.
Well, look for some longer passes and more odd man rushes. The tempo of this game could really pick up.
2 minutes for high stick.
One-time shot. Hewer in control now. Here's Sotheby. Hasn't registered a shot on goal so far. He's over the blue line in on the attack. Shoots! Easy pickings for Kari Lettinen. Metropolitan. One-time shot. Up to Sotheby. Now he carries the puck to center. Here he comes on the attack. There's a quick shot. Grabbed by McCarthy. Metropolitan. Down into the corner. Shoots it quickly. He gets called for high sticking.
Now, he's not thrilled with the penalty call, but he's only got himself to blame.
Beach won the draw. Holik has served his time in the box, and his team is now up by 2 men. Popovich. Delayed call. Shoots the puck from the right. Beach gets called for high sticking.
In the replay, you can clearly see it's a penalty as he caught him with the high stick.
The faceoff goes to the Thrashers. Went just wide of the net. Here's Havlik to Kovalchuk. Kolzig made the huge save. Pothier. He passes the puck to Hossa. He gets nailed by Fleischmann. It's cleared by Pothier. Sutton. Here's Marian Hossa looking for his first shot on net. Sutton. He passes it to Kovalchuk. Now passed over to Hossa. That's offside. Kolzig can really handle the puck.
He gets out of his crease in a hurry and tracks down the dump-ins. Now that's such a huge asset because it forces the other team to try to carry it in.
This team can't stay onside. After 3 seasons as a head coach for Washington's minor league team in the American Hockey League, the man they call Carrot, Glenn Hanlon, finally got his shot as the Capitals head coach in 2003.
Well, Jimmy won AHL Coach of the Year honors in that first season with the Portland Pirates. He improved their season finish from the previous year by 48 points.
Sotheby hurries back onto the ice. His team is down by only 1 man. Over to Sotheby. Lettinen the save. Puck taken by McCarthy. He turned the puck over. Beach skates back onto the ice. The power play is over. Kozlov. Here's Andrew Castles, who's got 1 shot on net so far tonight. Under 2 minutes to go in the first. Here come the Thrashers as they move out of their own zone. Metropolitan. Fires hard! Taken by Atlanta. Passed ahead to Sotheby. Now he carries the puck to center. Dumps the puck in. And that'll do it. The first period draws to an end in a scoreless tie as we head to the break. Washington is in a scoreless game as this second period gets underway. They're getting ready for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to the Thrashers. The ref indicates a delayed call. He's getting called for hooking.
And we've got a beautiful angle on this replay. Take a look.
There should be no doubt in your mind about the call. Atlanta hasn't had any luck on the power play so far in this game, but they'll get a fourth chance here.
Well, they just need a few bounces to go their way. If they stick with it, the goals will come.
He had no problem with that save.
He saw that one all the way.
About to drop the puck.
Big shot, right on!
That's blocked by the defender. Metropolitan. That's blocked and didn't get through. Grabbed by Atlanta. Metropolitan. And that's offside. Nobody's really pressing the attack here.
No, neither team has done a particularly good job of getting pucks to the net. Someone's got to pick it up.
We're ready for the face-off. Face-off won by Sotheby. Morrison. Right in front. Sutton. Now it's passed ahead to Kovalchuk. Halfway through this man advantage, and they're certainly getting their fair share of shots on goal.
Well, the chances are there. They just need to finish a little bit better.
Puck is cleared by Morrison. Hossa behind the net to Holik. Now it's passed to Kovalchuk. Front of the net. Kolzig made the save. Havlid picked it up. Sutton. Quick shot. Kolzig made the big glove save. Another shot. Oh, and he just missed the net. Atlanta is now 0 for 4 on the power play as the penalty expires. Quickly another shot. Great save. Only Kolzig. Klepish gets it. He passes the puck to Sotheby. Shoots the puck from the right. Kozlov. Delayed penalty coming up. Metropolitan shoots the puck. Castles will get the gate for high sticking.
You bring up your stick, it's a penalty. It doesn't get much simpler than that.
Atlanta has yet to score on 4 power plays, so they get their 5th chance right here. The faceoff goes to the Thrashers. Shoots the puck. Blocked. Puck grabbed by Havlin. Into the corner he goes. Cleared by Majewski. Taken by Washington. Shoots the puck. Passed ahead to Holik. To Hossa. Into the slot. Quick shot from in front. To the net. Leitonen made the save. McCarthy. Metropolitan. Shoots from the slot. Fleischman. He dumps the puck in. Up the boards. One-timer. Delayed call. He gets called for high sticking.
The second you lift your stick over your shoulders, the referee's gonna nail you.
Atlanta will now face the home team with 4 players.
With the numbers even, it'll be a question of which style of play can dominate.
Ahead to Pettinger. Here come the Thrashers quickly out of their own zone. They bring it over the line.
Oh, he hit the post!
Here's Sammy Kapanen. He dumped it in. Down into the corner. Pass up to Pettinger. Beach, he steals the puck. It's cleared by Popovich. Washington finds it. Beach. We're down to 2 minutes to go in the second period. Puck cleared out by Coburn. Here's Steve Eminger. He passes the puck to Pettinger. He picks off the puck. Offside. The Capitals are a great penalty-killing team.
And I'll tell you why, Jim. They're always in great position. You can't break down their box. They're extremely disciplined, and they keep everything to the outside.
It's dumped in by Haviland. One-time shot. He misses. The horn signals the end of the period. We're still scoreless after 2 as we head to the break. Atlanta has yet to score in this hockey game despite generating the better chances.
Well, just look at the shots on goal. That tells the whole story right there.
The faceoff goes to the Capitals. They're over the blue line and on the attack. And it's cleared out of the zone. DeVries puts an end to this power play as his penalty is over. Over to Castles. Quick shot. He scores! Never too late to get the first goal of the game.
His stick flexes so much as he loads that shot up. When he lets it fly, it just explodes off his blade.
Washington finally gets on the board.
It took them a while, but there it is. The first goal of the game.
Scored by number 25, Andrew Castles, assisted by number 9,
Pass up to Eminger.
Zubras, and by number 8, Alexander
Beach.
Ovechkin.
One-timed it. He scores! Back-to-back goals, and they're up by a pair.
That goalie had no chance on that one. It was a great pass. All he had to do was catch it cleanly.
Atlanta is at a 2-goal disadvantage.
Now there's time left, but you've got to wonder if they can gut it out.
Gibson with a blistering shot. Ahead to Ovechkin. Morrison. He dumps the puck in. And he passes the puck to Bondra. He gave the puck away. Out comes Andrew Castles to Ovechkin. Here's Dinas Supras. He's had a good, hard-working blue-collar game. From behind the net. Kozlov. Now he moves the puck into the attacking zone. He turns the puck over. To Ovechkin. DeVries grabs the puck to Bondra. Washington gets a hold of it. Fires it to Haviland. It's corralled by Eminger. Out comes Chris Clark, and he's into the attacking zone. Lehtonen makes the pads save. To Ilya Kovalchuk, when the game really opens up, he's the best player on the ice. He intercepts the puck. Beach! Pettinger comes in offside. Now here's a rookie goaltender, but he doesn't always play like one.
But Jim, you can certainly see his raw talent. Hey, the kid will make mistakes, but he's already showing a lot of confidence, and that bodes well for his future.
To Coburn. Popovich. Rifles a shot. Here's Sotheby. He passes the puck to Bradley. Now it's passed to Klepish. He brings it over the line. To Sotheby. Harry Lettinen makes the save. Ruchin gets called for high sticking.
That was a good call, Jim. That deserves 2 minutes in the box.
Washington gets another 2-minute power play. Let's see if they can generate a few more chances this time.
Steve Ruchin, 2 minutes for high stick.
Passed ahead to Castles. Now passed over to Zupas. Hit. Snaps the shot. Sutton. Morrison goes offside and the play is stopped. Lehtinen got enough of that hard slap shot to change its course. The ref is signaling for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to the Capitals. Picked up by Washington. Cleared down the ice by Popovich. Washington takes over. Quick up to Pettinger. Beach. Here come the Thrashers as they move out of their own zone. Coburn dumped the puck in. We've reached the midway mark of the penalty, and they haven't been able to... Post! To Clark. Beach. To Clark. Now he's over the blue line on the attack. Lettinen's got it. Clark jumps on it. One-time shot. And he whistled it wide of the net. Beach! Lehtinen made the pad save. One-timer. Puck grabbed by Popovich. Down to the final 2 minutes of the third period. Washington continues to struggle on the power play. They're now 0 for 3. Beach! We're down to the final minute of the third. Shot the puck. To Ruchin. The Thrashers have run out of options.
They need goals, and they need the extra attacker.
To Pettinger. It's turned over in the attacking zone. Havlid dumps it. Zubras. Shoots! Empty netter!
Well, an empty net goal is a great way to pad your stats. They don't come much easier than this one. But hey, he'll take...
A 3-goal lead late in the third. That's pretty much sealed the deal.
They've really showed what they're capable of tonight.
Number 9, Dennis Zubras.
Potier dumped it. Behind the net. To Castles. Shoots the puck. Hossa got it. Less than 10 seconds to go in the third. He coughed it up. Now he passes the puck to Castles, and the play is offside. Atlanta has to get more shots if they want to get back in this game.
Well, when you're behind, you can't look for the pretty play. You have to keep it simple, dump the puck at the net, and score ugly if you have to.
To Heward, he picked it off, and that ends this one. The Thrashers lost this game. The final score, 3-0. Tonight's 3 stars of the game are presented by Dodge. Check out the all-new 2007 Dodge Nitro. Grab life by the horns.
Washington, number 8, Alexander Ovechkin. Tonight's second star, Washington, number 25, Andrew Casey. Tonight's first star for Washington, number 9, Dennis Zubras.
From Washington, D.C., and for EA Sports, I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson. Have a great one.
Continental Airlines Arena in East Rutherford, New Jersey. I'm Jim Houston, and in the booth with me is Craig Simpson. Welcome to what promises to be a very entertaining game between the New Jersey Devils and the Philadelphia Flyers. These guys will have to do something that not many teams have been able to do this season, and that's shut down this offense.
That's going to be a big test. But this is a team that plays a disciplined game and stays out of the box, and that's a good start.
All right, now let's get down to center ice for the opening faceoff. Faceoff won by Forsberg. He moves it into the attacking zone. To Hatcher.
Shoots the puck from the slot.
Passed ahead to Breland. He gave the puck away. There's a quick shot. Breland picked it up. To Patrick Elias. In front.
Let it go! Lots of time.
To Brian Giunta.
Back to the point.
To Sergei Breland.
Fires it from the slot.
Head on.
Pass up to Knubel. Now a quick pass up to Forsberg. He turned the puck over. Shoots the puck. New Jersey takes possession. Again to Elias. Here's another stop. He passes the puck to Knubel, and he carries the puck to center. Now he passes it to Gagne. Now over to Hatcher.
Inside.
To Dimitrakos. Fires it! Grabbed by New Jersey. Here's Patrick Elias, who hasn't registered a shot on goal so far.
Inside.
To Giunta. Quick shot from the left. To Primo. Now he carries it to center. He passes it to Carter. Delayed call. Madden gets called for high sticking.
High sticking could mean serious injuries, and you bet the officials are going to come down hard on that play.
Philadelphia will try and take advantage of a penalty here.
Well, we haven't seen the power play yet tonight, but we know they're going to be a handful.
They've got great skill on that first unit. Up to Forsberg. Quick shot from in front. Philadelphia grabbed it.
Offside.
Hatcher goes offside, and the play is stopped. The Devils are a team that moves the puck well.
Jim, you have to play them tight and hope your goalie comes up big, because you know they're going to get their chances. You just have to try to limit the quality.
This team can't stay on side. They're getting ready for the faceoff. Rips a shot. Hit the man in front of the net. Philadelphia finds it. Pass up to Primo. Here's Jeff Carter looking for his first shot on net. He coughed the puck up. White clears it out. To Dimitrakos. Now it's passed to Carter. Backhand shot from the slot. Primo in the corner. Another save. Philadelphia picks it up to Dimitrakos. Heavy shot. Puck taken by Carter. To Primo. Another quick shot. New Jersey got it. Passed over to Primo. Shoots the puck. Philadelphia is 0 for 1 with the man advantage as the penalty expires. To Dimitrakos. He intercepts it. Rasmussen, delayed penalty coming up. Blasted right on. Carter will get the gate for high sticking.
Two minutes is a long time when you're the one in the box.
New Jersey is about to go on the power play for the first time in this game.
Jim, they've got some good finishers in their lineup, but they like to keep it simple. Point shots with lots of traffic in front.
Up to Breland. He poke checks him. Elias. Here's Breland, who's got one shot on net so far tonight. He passes it rink wide to Breland. Now it's passed to Elias. That's offside. Now here we have a kid who really thinks the game well, wouldn't you say, Craig?
Well, no question. He's shown that he has the great skill, but it's his ability to make smart plays that's really impressive.
Umberger. Now he moves the puck into the attacking zone. Under 2 minutes to go in this first period. To Madden. He turned the puck over. Blasts it from the slot. The goaltender will play the puck. And that'll do it. The first period draws to an end in a scoreless tie as we head to the break. Philadelphia in a scoreless tie as the second period gets started. We're ready for the face-off. The face-off goes to the Flyers. Here's Patrick Elias. The shots are 4-4. Right in front. Richards cleared it out. New Jersey is 0 for 1 with the man advantage as the penalty expires. New Jersey in control now. One-timer. The puck is shot out of play. The ref is signaling for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to Philadelphia. They're into the attacking zone. Quick up to Gomez. Here's Scott Gomez. Esch hangs on for the whistle. Neither team's doing much offensively in this one.
You can't win if you don't get pucks to the net. And right now, nobody's doing a very good job of that.
Out comes Keith Primo. Johnson, a shoot in. Philadelphia takes possession, and Brodeur makes a nice save. Blocked in front of the net. Over to Albeline. To Kozlov. To McGillney. Kozlov has it. One-time shot. Here's Victor Kozlov to McGillney. Went just wide of the net. Puck grabbed by Carter. In he comes. Over to Carter. One-time shot. Up to Kozlov. Outstart the Devils. Slots it. Stop that. To Dimitrakos. And he brings it to center. Quick shot. Puck corralled by Carter. He scores. Jeff Carter.
That's a goal scorer's goal. He knew his best opportunity to beat the goalie was to try the wraparound, and clearly he was right.
The first goal of the game, and unfortunately it was scored on them, not by them.
That's okay. They've still got just under half a game to get one back.
Up to Klee. Now he takes it to center. He's into the attacking zone. He shoots! Gagne.
Lars Janssen.
He passes it to Kanuga. Quick shot from the slot. New Jersey scoops it up to Ken Klee. To Breland. Hard shot right on. Corralled by New Jersey. Play grinds to a halt as the puck is shot out of play. The puck is about to be dropped. Face-off won by Nedved. He's in over the blue line on the attack. Langenbrunner. Now it's passed to Gomez. Pretty nice glove save by Esch. To Kapanen. The ref indicates a delayed call. Madden gets called for high sticking.
The second you lift your stick over your shoulders, the referee's gonna nail you.
Philadelphia will get a second chance on the power play here. Face-off won by Forsberg. Rafalski.
2 minutes for high stickage.
Philadelphia takes possession. Gathering speed. Over to Gagne. Now again to Gagne.
Shot on the left. You cannot, I repeat, cannot go down 2 goals going into the third. Good save.
Pandolfo. He passes it to Forsberg. Delayed call. Over to Gagne. Rasmussen will get the gate for high sticking.
It's good to play with an edge, but if you go too far, you'll get the penalty.
Philadelphia has a 2-man advantage and will be looking for every chance to score.
Jim, when you get handed a gift like this, you've got to take advantage of
2
it.
minutes for high stickage.
Esch out of his net to play the puck. Shoots from the right. Less than 2 minutes to go in this second period. Passed ahead to Forsberg. To Gagne. It's yours! Peter Forsberg!
Peter Forsberg's game is a perfect blend of strength and finesse. He can flat out beat you in so many ways, almost every time.
Philadelphia leading by 2 late in the second.
Another goal in the third, and they can lock it down the rest of the way.
Scored on the power play.
Big shot! Cleared aside by Brodeur. Jumped on by Albany.
12. Simon.
And that ends the second period. It's 2-0 as we head to the break. New Jersey struggled in the second period, allowing a pair of goals and now face a tough third period.
They need a good, hard energy shift to get them back in this hockey game.
Shots on goal are 15-11 for Philadelphia. To Yoni Pitkin. One-timer! Here's Peter Forsberg. That's blocked. Brodeur made the big glove save to Kozlov, and he clears it out of the zone. Philadelphia takes it to Hatcher. Now quick up to Forsberg. Over to Knubel. Corralled by New Jersey. Rasmussen has served his penalty, and that puts his team back at even strength. Rasmussen. Here come the Devils. They're dominating this game with attack after attack. Puck cleared out by Pitkinen. And they get called for icing. About to drop the puck. Face-off won by Forsberg. Here's Darian Hatcher. Shoots it! Missed the net. Here's Darian Hatcher. He passes it to Forsberg. Here's Mike Knubel. His hands are dirty. He's had a good hard look. Oh, shot! Saved by Brodeur. Here's Brian Rafalski. He tries to clear it. Can't. Scooped up by Philadelphia. Passed ahead to Breland. To Carter. Here's Breland. He passes the puck to Gionta. To Dimitrakos. Shot the puck from the point. He misses. To Sergei Breland. Now it's passed to Dimitrakos. To Carter. Cleared by Clee. Madden wins the race and beats out the icing call to Primo. And he carries the puck to center. Now he moves it into the attacking zone. Another save. Clee to Madden. Now quick up to Gomez. He's in over the blue line on the attack. Pass up to Nedved. Now passed over to Malakoff. He puts it into his own net.
Oh boy, that could be so deflating to his team. You never like to give up a freebie to the other guy.
Face-off won by Forsberg. He moves it into the attacking zone. Front of the net. Here's Victor Kozlov. What a gritty performance he's put on. Along the boards, pushed aside by Esch. Here's Simon Gagne. He's had a good, hard-working blue-collar game. To Mcgillney. Oh, shot! Saved by Esch. Here's Yanni Pitkinen. Here's Mike Knuble. What a gritty performance he's put on. He steals it. To Gut. He scores to make it 3-1.
When he's coming down on the goalie, he can do so many things. All because of that wicked wrister.
Less than 5 minutes to go in the game. Up by 2. Time to protect the lead.
I think so, Jim. Got a cushion. Why risk it?
Again to Desjardins.
Assisted by number 12. Simon
Out come the Devils.
by number 21. Peter.
Less than 2 minutes to go here in the third. Up to Carter.
1 minute left in the third.
Now quick up to Gionta. Shoots the puck. To Dimitrakos. Now passed over to Carter. He moves it into the attacking zone. Behind the net. We're down to the final minute of the third. To Gagne at center. To Patrick Elias. Now he's over the blue line on the attack. To Pitkinen. Intercepted by New Jersey. And he passes the puck to Madden. Hit! Fires from the slot. Pitkinen with the puck. He passes it to Hatcher. Less than 10 seconds to go in the third. To Gagne. Shoots the puck. Empty netter.
Well, if the fat lady wasn't warming up before this goal, you can bet she's getting ready to sing now.
A 3-goal lead late in the third. That's pretty much sealed the deal.
They've really showed what they're capable of tonight.
Scored by number 12.
It's all over. Philadelphia wins the game and finally snaps their losing streak. Tonight's 3 stars of the game are presented by Dodge. Check out the all-new 2007 Dodge Nitro. Grab life by the horns.
Philadelphia number 22, Mike Newell. Tonight's second star for Philadelphia, number 21. And tonight's first star, Philadelphia number 12,
From East Rutherford, New Jersey, I'm Jim Hewson.
And I'm Craig Simpson. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next time. the Mellon Arena in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson.
Welcome to what should be a spirited contest here tonight between the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Carolina Hurricanes. These guys will have to do something that not many teams have been able to do this season, and that's shut down this offense.
That's going to be a big test, but this is a team that plays a disciplined game and stays out of the box, and that's a good start.
Now we're ready to drop the puck for the opening faceoff. Faceoff won by Crosby. Oh, post! Passed over to Stahl. To Rod Brind'Amour. He steals the puck. The Penguins have possession and start out of their own zone. To Brind'Amour. Thunders hit into the boards. To Eric Stahl. One-timer! Here's Eric Cole. Here's another stop. Pittsburgh grabs it. Quick up to Armstrong. Now passed over to Crosby. Here comes Pittsburgh, putting on more pressure. To Armstrong. Fires it. Hit the man in front of the net. To Stahl.
Here.
Down into the corner. He turned the puck over. Backhanded shot from the right. Over to Stahl. And another shot. Fleury slams the door shut. And they get called for icing. Fleury is still in his first season, and he will make mistakes.
Oh, sure, Jim, but he seems to be learning from those mistakes, and that's what's encouraging.
Face-off won by Vasicek. Right on! He scores, and it's 1-0.
That puck was moving so fast, it just rocketed off his stick. I wouldn't want to be setting a screen in front of him.
Hurricanes won another face-off. Here's Brett Hedican looking for his first shot on net. Chris shot from the left. He misses. Oh, he hit the post. Off to Rutu.
Point.
He shoots. Blocked it. Ooh, off the bar. Play grinds to a halt as the puck is shot out of play. Fleury is just getting accustomed to life at the professional level.
Well, no doubt it's been a tough adjustment for him. Being a rookie is difficult. Being a rookie goaltender is just that much more. So far, he's handled the pressure quite well.
Sarovi.
Take your time.
Now a quick pass up to Tadicek.
Offside clear.
Sarovi goes offside and the play is stopped.
You better keep your head up or you're going to be knocked on your rear end.
The ref is signaling for the faceoff. A coin. Out he comes to center. Over to Ladd. Now it's passed to Warpick.
Time.
Rita.
Back.
Now it's passed ahead to Adams.
In front.
A coin shoots the puck. Here's Brooks Orpik. Commodore. Rita. He intercepts the pass.
Okay.
Fleury skates out of his net to play the puck. Here's Colby Armstrong, who hasn't registered a shot on goal so far. Back in he comes. Fires it right on!
Way to preserve the lead here late in the first.
Crosby grabs the puck.
Clear. Front.
Shoots the puck. Armstrong takes possession of the puck. He passes it to a coin. Now it's passed to Williams.
Quick shot from the slot.
Jumped on by Carolina. Under 2 minutes to go in this first period. To Malone. Now he moves it out. He passes the puck to Armstrong. That's offside. Wesley has scored once already, and it was on his only shot on goal.
Well, you can't be disappointed with the result. I'm sure his coaches would like to see him get more pucks on net.
The puck is about to be dropped. Face-off won by Adams. Tverdovsky.
Last minute of play.
Shots are 5-1 for Carolina. Tverdovsky dumped the puck in. To Whitney. Steered aside by Marc-Andre Fleury. And time winds down as the first period comes to an end with the score 1-0. Carolina is ahead by a goal after tallying early in the opening frame.
And they'll want to build on that here in the second. Look for them to come out gunning.
Face-off won by Crosby. Commodore. He intercepted it. Here's Sidney Crosby, who's still looking for his first shot on goal. He passes it to Brindamore, and he moves the puck into the neutral zone. To Cole. He turns the puck over. Delayed call. To Crosby. Heavy shot on net. Pittsburgh takes possession. He gets called for high sticking.
His intensity got him into trouble that time.
Pittsburgh will try and take advantage of a penalty here.
Well, we haven't seen the power play yet tonight, but we know they're going to be a handful.
They've got great skill in that first unit. The ref indicates a delayed call. He's getting called for high sticking.
It's good to play with an edge, but if you go too far, you'll get the penalty.
With 4 players on either side, this game should open up.
Well, look for some longer passes and more odd man rushes. The tempo of this game could really pick up.
For high sticking.
Passed over to Crosby. Shot hard! Commodore to Brindamore.
Back there, lots of time.
And he moves it into the attacking zone.
Clear it. No, you're clear.
Welch. He passes the puck to Crosby. Now it's passed to Gonchar. Quick shot from the left. Out comes Rod Brindamore. Christensen to Whitney. Now he scores! Midway through the second, they tied the game.
He can hold the puck for so long while loading up the shot. He just waits for the goalie to make a move, and then wham!
They may be tied, but the score doesn't tell the whole story.
Like who's been carrying the play, or who's had the lucky bounces.
Stahl quickly jumps on the ice, and his return gives his team a power play.
Christensen.
Cleared down the ice by Melikar. Armstrong has served his penalty, and that puts his team back at even strength. To Whitney. Hurricanes take possession. To Adams. Offside. Now here's a rookie goaltender, but he doesn't always play like one.
Jim, you can certainly see his raw talent. Hey, the kid will make mistakes, but he's already showing a lot of confidence, and that bodes well for his future.
Shoots! Puck corralled by Rita to Christensen. Carolina will get a chance to move out. Delayed penalty coming up. To a corner. Hard shot. He goes wide.
Now, he's not thrilled with the penalty call, but he's only got himself to blame.
You can see that the coach isn't very happy about this call at all. We're ready for the face-off. The face-off goes to the Penguins. Here's John LeClaire. He passes it rink wide to Brindamore. To Stahl. On target. He scores! Eric Cole.
Now there's a nice reward for a player who never gives up. Eric Cole plays hard every single shift, and for that reason alone, he's going to score goals in this league.
The face-off goes to Carolina. Quick up to Williams. Out comes Sergei Gonchar.
Quick shot from the right, and he protects his team's one-goal lead here, Jim.
Wesley tried to clear it. Couldn't. Wesley. He passes the puck to Williams. Pretty nice glove save by Fleury. Sirofi. Now it's passed to Tanacek. Easy pickings for John Graham. Stillman. Shoots the puck. Saved by Fleury. We're down to 2 minutes to go in the second period. He gets stapled by Hedekin. Scooped up by Carolina. Delayed call to Brad Hedekin. Now he dumps the puck in. Tadicek gets called for hooking.
He'll be spending the next 2 minutes in the penalty box.
Carolina has converted once already, and they're getting another power play chance here. The faceoff goes to Pittsburgh. Puck cleared out by Crosby. The horn signals the end of the second. 2-1 the score as we head for the intermission. Pittsburgh is behind 2-1 and the third period gets underway. They're getting ready for the face-off. Penguins have won another face-off. Here's Eric Stahl to Eric Stahl. Puck is cleared by Welch. Caberlet comes in offside. He'll breathe a little easier now that he's on the score sheet with that one assist.
Well, maybe that'll loosen him up a bit. Sometimes that little bit extra confidence is all you need.
To Hedekin. And they're offside once again. About to drop the puck. To Brett Hedekin. Stillman. One-timer. He scores! And early in the third, they're up by a pair.
That's why this guy sees time on the power play. He's got great offensive skills and has the ability to finish his scoring chances.
Pittsburgh is down by 2 early in the third.
Time for a big turnaround. The only question is, which player will step forward?
Offside, Pittsburgh.
Number 63, Josef Vasicek.
Stillman hasn't put much on the net, but he's scored 1 goal already.
Well, and once you beat a goalie, you can get inside his head. He should start looking for more opportunities to shoot.
The ref is signaling for the faceoff. Vasicek won the draw. Stillman over center. Quick shot from the left. Another save. Vasicek shoots the puck from the slot. He scores for a huge lead early in the third period.
The release on that shot is so quick. The goalie barely had time to react to the shot. Nice goal.
I know it's early here in the third, but a 3-goal lead?
Well, it looks pretty insurmountable, Jim. They need a quick goal here if they want to get back into this one.
Ruutu dumps the puck in.
Justin Williams, and by number
He turned the puck over.
Josef Vasicek.
Gathering speed. Here's Justin Williams. His hands are dirty. He's had a good, hard-working game. Christensen will get the gate for hooking.
His team will have to get on without him for the next 2 minutes.
You can see the coach is having a word with the official about that last call. Carolina is executing well with a man advantage so far tonight, Craig. They're 2 for 3, and they get another chance here.
Well, this power play isn't afraid to let the puck go, and that's why they've been so successful.
Passed ahead to Cole. Now passed over to Stahl. Passed over to Cole. That's offside. Fleury saw that one all the way.
That shot never had a chance.
The puck is about to be dropped. Malone. He clears it out of the zone. Picked up by Carolina. Pass up to Hedekin. To Williams. He picks off the puck. He passes the puck to Williams. Jumped on by Welch. Pittsburgh will get a chance to move up. Here's Ryan Malone. Oh, shot! Walkered to the corner by Graham. Here's Glenn Wesley. Cleared by Whitney. Here's Brett Hedekin. He passes it to Stahl. Carolina didn't get a whole lot done, but there's still a solid 2 for 4 on the power play. One-time shot. Carolina in control now. Here's Frantisek Caberlet. What a gritty performance he's put on. He dumped it in. The Penguins have possession and start out of their own zone. They bring it over the line to Christensen. Carolina gets a hold of it. To Cole. The ref indicates a delayed call. Christensen gets called for high sticking.
And that little play earns him a 2-minute minor.
Carolina has shown great finish on the power play so far tonight, and they'll get another chance here. Face-off won by Stahl. Quickly steered aside by Fleury. Here's Sergei Gonchar. He's behind the net waiting for his mates to get set up. Graham moves out of the goal to play the puck. To Eric Stahl. Now rink wide to Cole. He gets out-muscled. Right in front. Armstrong cleared it down on the ice. Caberlet gets it. He passes the puck to Stahl. Now ahead to Cole. Down to the final 2 minutes of the third period. Graham comes out to grab the puck.
Last minute of play in the third period.
Less than a minute to go in this third period. And that's offside. Watch how quickly this guy gets down in his butterfly.
Well, Jim, he just dares shooters to go 5-hole, then takes it away at the last second. He's lightning quick with his pass.
Cleared out of the zone by Malone. Carolina picks it up. Carolina is now 2 for 5 after failing on that last power play. He scores! Josef Vasicek.
Josef Vasicek is a better offensive player than many give him credit for. And he's only going to get better with every passing game because he's finally figuring out how to use his size to his advantage.
Tadicek
Scored by number 63.
at center. Nezradine now up to Ouellette.
Justin Williams.
Shoots the puck. He scores! And they've answered right back.
A backhand like that is so deceptive. It's almost impossible for the goalie to judge where the puck is headed until it's too late.
Face-off won by Adams. Outstart the Hurricanes. Delayed penalty coming up. He's getting called for high sticking.
I think he's a little surprised at getting the 2-minute minor.
Carolina is a respectable 2 for 5 in the power play, and they'll get a 6th chance right now. Delayed call. Along the boards. He scores! It's a shorthanded marker.
His shots are so much more accurate, and he's a master. He just sits back and waits for the goalie to commit.
We're ready for the face-off. Down to the final seconds of the third. And the play is offside.
Assisted by number 87.
Carolina has picked this defense apart tonight.
They've used crisp, quick passes to exploit holes in coverage and made the most of their chances. That's been the difference offensively.
Over to Stahl. Sizzling shot. He scores on the power play.
I feel sorry for the goaltender when this guy tees one up. He can absolutely rip it, and as you can see, it's an accurate shot too.
A 3-goal lead late in the third. That's pretty much sealed the deal.
They've really showed what they're capable of tonight.
And so ends another chapter in the great book of hockey. Carolina wins the game and finally snaps their losing streak. After they finish up down at ice level, we'll present the 3 stars of the game, brought to you by the all-new 2007 Dodge Nitro. Dodge reminds you to grab life by the horns.
Tonight's second star for Carolina, number 63, Josef Vasicek. And tonight's first star, Carolina, number 61,
From the Mellon Arena in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, this is Jim Houston with Craig Simpson.
From all the team here at EA Sports, we'll see you next time.
the St. Pete Times Forum in Tampa, Florida. I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson.
Welcome to what should be a spirited contest here tonight between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Florida Panthers. Bringing hockey to the sunny state of Florida seemed to make as much sense as sunbathing in the Arctic, but so far the idea seems to have caught on. The Panthers made the Stanley Cup final in '96, and the Lightning have slowly climbed to the top of the Eastern Conference ladder. All right, now let's get down to center ice for the opening faceoff. Faceoff won by Richards. He's over the blue line in on the attack. Ahead to Bertuzzi. Now he just dumps the puck in. To Brad Richards. To Saint-Louis. To Le Cavalier. Fired it! Very nice glove save by Auld. He passes it to Bertuzzi, and he carries it to center. In behind. Passed ahead to Saint-Louis. Tampa Bay will get a chance to move out. To Boyle. Shoots the puck from the point. Jokinen to Roberts. And he dumps the puck in. Puck is cleared by Boyle. Saleh dumped it, and the play is offside. We're ready for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to the Panthers. Quick shot, right on! Here's Corey Sarich. Here come the Lightning quickly out of their own zone. He gets called for holding.
He'll be spending the next 2 minutes in the penalty box.
And you can see the coach here doesn't like that call, and he's having a word with the official. Tampa is about to go on the power play for the first time in this game.
Jim, they've got some good finishers in their lineup, but they like to keep it simple. Point shots with lots of traffic in front.
Shoots the puck. Tampa takes control. Oh, stop that. Carlson. Shot from the right. That's blocked and didn't get through. Tampa gets it behind the net. Up to Fedotenko. Now it's passed to Prospol. One-time shot. And another shot. The goaltender will play the puck. Denis hangs on for the whistle. Perhaps because it was a backhand, he couldn't get enough strength on it, and that allowed the blocker's save. They're getting ready for the face-off. Face-off won by Richards. He brings it to center. Up the boards, over to Le Cavalier. One-timer! Puck taken by Saleh. It's cleared out by Weiss. Denis comes out to grab the puck. To Richards. To Saint-Louis. Shoots the puck from the slot. Florida got it. Tampa is 0 for 1 with the man advantage as the penalty expires. Post! To Vinny Le Cavalier. Here comes Tampa Bay, putting on more pressure. He hangs on to the puck. Auld saw the wrist shot coming, but it got deflected wide, and I'm not too sure if he had anything to do with it. About to drop the puck. The faceoff goes to the Panthers. Out they come. And the puck is dumped in. Puck picked up by Ranger. Here's Dave Andrechuk, looking for his first shot on net. He passes it to DeMaio. Now it's passed to Seaver. Shoots it quickly. Here's Nathan Horton to Stumple. Grattan. Metsä. Look out! Grabbed by Florida. Over to Stumple. It's dumped in by Grattan. Now he passes it to Sarich. Post! Passed ahead to Horton. At center. Passed over to Grattan. Under 2 minutes to go in the first. To Vincent Lecavalier. To Marty Saint-Louis. There's a quick shot. Blocked. Passed over to Bouwmeester. Shots are 8-1 for Tampa. And that'll do it. The first period draws to an end in a scoreless tie as we head to the break. Florida needs to get some pucks on goal if they want to get on the board here in the second.
Well, let's face it, you're not going to score if you don't shoot the puck. It's just that simple.
Face-off won by Richards. He passes the puck to Boyle. Here's Gary Roberts, who hasn't registered a shot on goal so far. And that's icing. The ref is signaling for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to the Panthers. Back the other way they come. And it's over the blue line on the attack. The ref indicates a delayed call. He's getting called for high sticking.
Now, you can't really argue that one. Everyone knows it gets you 2 minutes.
Florida is about to go to work on its first power play of the game. Let's see if they can cash in.
You want to establish a good power play, and even if you don't score, builds confidence and keeps momentum going.
This guy's ready to break out. You can see it in his game.
I agree with you on this one, Jim. I love his play. He could be a year away from becoming an elite talent.
Here's Neuenbeck. Fires one right on. The puck is about to be dropped. Panthers win the draw again. Over to Jelena. Quick shot from the slot. He denied them that time, but they're really on top of him.
Oh, Jim, he could use some help from his penalty killer.
We're ready for the faceoff. Seabach takes possession of the puck. He clears it down the ice. The Panthers grab the puck. And he hangs on for a faceoff. They're getting ready for the faceoff. Panthers win the draw again. Out they come to center. And the puck's over the line into the attacking zone. Pratt cleared it down the ice. Florida takes it to Neuendijk. Now up ice to Kolnick. To Jelena, intercepted. Taken by Florida. Here's Neuendijk, who has only managed 2 shots on target. He passes it to Jelena. He gave the puck away. Here's Mike Van Ryn. Florida is 0 for 1 with a man advantage as the penalty expires. He steals the puck. And he passes it over to Crosspool. Shoots the puck. Jokinen scoops it up. Tampa grabbed it over to Craig. In front. Easy stop for Alex Auld. He passes the puck to Jokinen. Now passed over to Bertuzzi. To Marty Saint-Louis. To Vincent Lecavalier. Shot! That's blocked. Saleh grabs the puck. Richards. Taken up. Here's Brad Richards. He scores! Martin Saint-Louis.
The way this guy can score, it's unthinkable he went undrafted. And it's not like he didn't score in college, St. Louis was a force at Vermont, where he led his school in scoring for 4 straight years.
Face-off won by Seaback.
Fires
hard. Seaback takes possession of the puck. Another stop. To Horton. Now it's passed to Grattan. Pass up to Seaback. He picks off the puck to Nathan Horton. Now over to Grattan.
Offside. Go.
Here's Corey Sarich. He passes the puck to Seaback, and he moves the puck into the neutral zone. Now he passes it over to DeMaio. The Panthers have possession and start out of their own zone. Grattan dumped the puck in. Quick up to Le Cavalier. Now over to DeMaio. Front of the net. Shoots quickly. Missed the net.
Second period.
Passed ahead to Jokinen. Now over to Roberts. Over to St. Louis. And that's the end of the second period. 1-0 as we head to the break. Florida gave up the game's first goal late in the second. Now they face a challenge here in the third.
While goals late in the period really deflate a team, they need to put that behind them and come out with a strong effort to start the final frame.
Pass up to Jokinen. Here's Philippe Kuba. He passes it to St. Louis. Jokinen goes offside and the play is stopped. Florida should look to shoot a bit more here.
Absolutely. You can't score if you don't put the puck on net. Now, I know it's a tired cliche, but it's true. They have to force the goalie to do some work.
To Jelena. Denis made the save. That's blocked by the defender. Jumped off by Tampa. Shoots! Hit the man in front of the net. It's turned over to Ruslan Fedotenko. Quickly another shot. Taken by Van Ryn. He coughed the puck up. Now he passes the puck to Carlson. One-timed it. Passed over to Jelena. Now it's passed ahead to Prospol. The Lightning move out to center. Pass up to Jelena. Now he just gets it deep. And quick up to Carlson. He steals the puck. The crowd's upset. No penalty called. Scooped up by Tampa. Passed over to Prospol. Now passed over to Carlson. And Auld makes a nice save. Over center. Here's Martin St. Louis. His hands are dirty. He's had a good, hard-working game. To Todd Bertuzzi. Here's Gary Roberts. What a gritty performance he's put on. Delayed penalty coming up. Here's Martin St. Louis. He's had a good, hard-working... Ooh, quick shot. Bertuzzi gets called for hooking.
I can't see how that was worth a 2-minute penalty.
Tampa will get a second chance on the power play here. Stoppel won the draw.
Todd Bertuzzi, 2 minutes for obstruction hooking.
Here's Dan Boyle. He passes the puck to Richards. Here's Martin St. Louis. His hands are dirty. He's had a good, hard-working game. Offside. Good save on that last attempt.
He's moving well, that's for sure.
About to drop the puck. Panthers win the draw again. Here's Corey Sarich. He passes it to Prospol. to Ruslan Fedotenko. He turned the puck over. Cleared by Bouwmeester. Saric hits it up to Fedotenko.
Time.
Now passed over to Carlson. That's offside. When you talk about this team, you have to talk about this player.
No question, Jim. This guy is the key to their success. If he has an off night, they usually don't win. It's that simple.
The faceoff goes to Florida. Puck cleared out by Horton. Richards to Saint-Louis. Quick shot. Puck jumped on by Messe. Horton dumps it. And he passes it over to Stumple. Jackman. Passed over to Richards. One-timed it. Messe. Tampa is now 0 for 2 of the power play. To Le Cavalier. Hammer. Picked up by Messe. Outstart the Panthers. Here come the Panthers. Desperate for the goal to tie this game.
Jim, that was a crucial stop to preserve his team's lead.
To Prospol. Here comes Tampa Bay. Shift after shift, putting on great pressure. Post! Behind the net. Up to Stumple. Less than a minute to go in this third period. Here come the Panthers. Desperate for the goal to tie this game. And the play is offside.
I love what this guy brings to the ring. He's a fierce competitor, and he's got loads of skill.
Yeah, you have to think it's only a matter of time before this kid's a star. To Le Cavalier. Auld heads to the bench.
They're down by 1, but they think they can get it back.
Intercepted, and they're offside once again. Denis had an easy time with that shot. Easy pad save. The ref is signaling for the faceoff. Florida with it now. Roberts dumps the puck in to Saint-Louis.
Point. Yeah.
Corralled by Tampa. Fired it, and that's offside.
Now that was a big hit, folks. He just barrels right through him with a tremendous hit.
The puck is about to be dropped. Bouwmeester. To Jokinen. Auld is leaving the net.
Jim, they need numbers now. They need offense. There isn't much time to tie this thing up.
Denis stopped that. That ends it. The Panthers lost this game. 1-0 the final score. After they finish up down at ice level, we'll present the 3 stars of the game, brought to you by the all-new 2007 Dodge Nitro. Dodge reminds you to grab life by the horns.
Tonight's second star for Tampa Bay, number 19, Ryan Richardson. Tonight's first star, Tampa Bay, number 26, Martin St. Louis.
From the St. Pete Times Forum in Tampa, Florida, I'm Jim Hewson.
And I'm Craig Simpson. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next time.